Why should you build your own e-commerce website when there's Lazada, Shopee, Tiki, Sendo, and lots of e-commerce platforms?
If you're in Vietnam and want to know about business, actually, if you're anywhere and want to know about business, you might want to check out Tom Peng. He doesn't fuck around. Yeah, Tom Peng. He's A-okay. Peace.
In Vietnam, retailers are spoiled because there's Lazada, there is like Shopee, Tiki, Sendo, Voso, GoMoa, and many more, right? So there's a lot of e-commerce platforms in Vietnam. So if you're a retailer, you are selling probably on many of those. Probably you have a store in Lazada, you probably have a store in Shopee, and maybe you have a store in Tiki or Sendo, right? So the question is, there are so many e-commerce platforms. You can go there and create an account, give them your business license, and they will approve your account, and you can upload your products and you can sell online, right? So why bother with creating your own e-commerce website? So this video, I'm gonna answer that question for you. Well, first, Lazada, Shopee, Tiki, and Sendo, they're very popular platforms in Vietnam, right? So there are literally hundreds of thousands of sellers selling on Lazada, and probably more selling on Shopee, right? So you are one seller on Lazada competing against hundreds of thousands of sellers. I understand not all of them sell the same products as you, but if you sell, let's say, this mobile phone, there are probably 1,000 sellers selling the same thing. So what happens is that everybody is setting their price for the same product, and then you get into price competition because the buyer doesn't care where they buy the product. When they go to Lazada, Shopee, Tiki, Sendo, and they search for products and looking for a phone to buy, for example, they are looking for price, and also, of course, how fast the product will be shipped to them, but most importantly, they're looking for price. So what happens is that with all these sellers selling the same products and they're competing on price, it forces people to reduce their price. So that means you make less and less money, and eventually you become unprofitable. So number one reason why selling on platforms is bad is because you're competing on price, and there are too many sellers competing with you. The number two reason why selling on the platforms may be a problem is that even though Lazada, Shopee, Tiki have a lot of traffic, there are millions and millions of visits to their website. But again, there's so much competition, there's so many sellers, and there are so many products. I want you to test this. If you go to Lazada and try to find, let's say you have a store in Lazada, try to find your own product by typing in the search bar. Can you find your own products? I would say most likely you cannot, because there's just way too many products. And unless you're one of the top Lazada sellers, Lazada doesn't want to put you in the top of the search results, right? So you're probably on page 99 of that search result. People will never find you. Too much competition and too much products, too many sellers. Your products cannot be found. I know a lot of sellers, they're on Lazada, Tiki, Sendo, Shopee, but they don't get a lot of orders because simply buyers couldn't find them. And number three reason why platforms may not be the best solution for you is because let's say you open up a store on Shopee, all right? And then you tell your friends, you tell your customers, go to my Shopee store to buy from me. Customer call you and then say, hey, I want to buy a phone from you. And then you tell them, yeah, just go to my Shopee store and buy from me, okay? Guess what happens? So they go to the Shopee store, they see your product, but under your product, there's recommendations. And those recommendations are not your products. They're from other stores. They're from your competitors. So when you send your customer to Lazada, Shopee, Sendo, Tiki, you risk losing your customer because they're gonna see all of your competition there. The worst thing that you can do is go to Facebook, go to Google, and pay for advertising to send new people to your Lazada, Shopee, Sendo, Tiki. But the problem is they go to your Lazada shop, they're gonna see recommendations from other stores, maybe they're cheaper than you, and they don't buy from you, they buy from your competitor. So you just spend advertising money, you just spend money to benefit your competitor. So in summary, one, in Lazada, Shopee, Sendo, Tiki platforms, you're competing on price with many other sellers. Number two, can people really find you in those marketplaces because there's so much sellers and products? And number three, you should never spend money to send new people to your Lazada, Shopee, Tiki, Sendo marketplace shops because they'll probably not buy from you. They'll probably buy from your competitors through their suggestion feature. So in order to make sure when you spend advertising money, they stay your customer and not go to a competitor, is to build your own website. When you build your own e-commerce website, you spend advertising money in Facebook or Google, you send them to your own website, you don't need to worry about your competitors because they're not gonna see anything from your competitors. It is your own website. You put the content there, you put your products there, you write the descriptions, right? And there is no suggestion to other products or sellers. It's only you, right? That's why you need a website in order to drive advertising traffic. I know a lot of sellers, they wanna go online, they wanna expand their business. They know they cannot just stay a regional, local seller. If they want to grow their business, they must be able to sell not only to their neighborhood, they must be able to sell to the entire city, maybe the entire country. And the only way to do that is by setting up an e-commerce business. And the very first step to do that is to build a website. And if you want to build a website, the best way to do it is by using GoSell. Because with GoSell, you can create a beautifully designed e-commerce website in under 10 minutes. Only 10 minutes, and you get payment. Customers can pay you by credit card, ATM, COD, and bank transfer, and you get shipping. Customers will receive your product through Gyahan, Tikim, VM Post, and Aha Move. And we provide a lot of marketing tools, and we help you build loyalty programs, membership programs, promotion programs, and we help you connect with your offline systems. There's so much I can talk about with GoSell, but the most important thing is start building your website. Don't confuse yourself. Don't start thinking about Facebook advertising and Google advertising and chatbot and because it is a very deep field. And but I don't want you to be over-analyzing. I want you to think one step at a time. First, you need a website. And GoSell is really the best way for you to get online. Create a website in 10 minutes, upload your products, you can start selling, and then we'll teach you what to do next step. And the cost to set up a GoSell website is under 5 million for 1 year. So it's really, really low risk, right? So you can start your e-commerce business selling across all of Vietnam for under 5 million dong a year. It is really a no-brainer. It's really low cost. It's really low risk to you. And it's really the fastest, easiest way to build your online business. Don't be a fucktard and start a GoSell website. Take fucking action.